All right.
Hey, Chris, the quarantine, they won't let you out of the house to see a barber or nothing, huh?
No, dude, I got fucking nothing going on. Next week, starting next week, my boy DiStefano, shout out Panache Hair Salon, 3rd Avenue, Bay Ridge. He's going to start doing haircuts illegally out of his garage. So, it's all good.
I feel like he just blew his cover.
I feel like
Chris?
that's over now.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, edit that part out.
Listen, I said hello to you, and you started kissing the mic, which is inappropriate.
Yeah, cuz let me tell you something. I'm fucking horny right now.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at those ankles and Brendan's knee, and I want to get some coconut peanut butter on there and lick that off.
All right, well, I don't even know what coconut peanut butter is, man. You got to calm down.
Any brave ladies in New York willing to come over and hang out?
No, it's nothing. Just a bunch of dudes so far. It's been, there's been nothing. No, I've been, just kind of, dude, I mean, look at this. Last time I came on your show, in the beginning of March, Brian's like, listen, guy, great stories. It's going to be huge for you. I see big things in the future. And then the pandemic hits, and now I'm doing fucking Zoom calls from my daughter's bedroom.
I know. It's not. Listen, this has thrown us all for a little bit of a fucking loop. Sometimes you get thrown for a loop. Sometimes you get, you know what I mean? They go, you got to make a left down here and wait. You got to sit in this holding pattern. I'm about to take off. We're all about to take off. We're all about to sprout wings. And now we got to sit in the fucking holding pattern.
New York's bad, huh, Chris?
New York is it's actually really bad. I feel like in LA, I mean, I know you guys got cases, but I mean, New York, everyone's dying, and
a lot
it's
of
like
old people dying. Yeah.
A lot of people died, and it's crazy. Yeah. Because like you can't, I know you guys are doing well with your, podcast and your, and everything, but like in New York, like you couldn't pay me enough to get in the same room as a Chinese. And I know you guys are in there with an Asian. And
now hold on, Chris.
Do that in New York.
Chris, you can't look. I gotta just be very. Kat is from Vietnam, and Chin is of South Korean ethnicity,
Chinese,
but he's
though.
American.
He said Chinese, though.
I know, but you said Asian, and now you said you wouldn't be in a room with two Asians.
You get a little nervous, though.
That's a little racist, dude. So I'm gonna have to.
But you would get a little nervous, Chris.
Why is that racist? I mean, I don't want to get the fucking Wuhan Weezer.
All right, dude, I understand, but that's Chinese people from Wuhan. God damn it, Chris. Please don't lump in all Asians.
I mean, guy, I don't fucking know, man. I'll just take a beef from broccoli. What do you want me to tell you?
No. That's not, all right, I don't know what I want you to tell you, not to be so stereotypical. It's important in these times to understand that viruses don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying?
What do you do with your days, Chris?
Absolutely. What?
What do you do?
I mean, honestly, man, I got my daughter. I got a 4-year-old daughter, so it's every day. It's just been like preschool stuff with her. I do my podcast. I got my podcast, History of Hyenas. I do every morning. I'm doing a morning show called Wepa in the Morning on our Patreon, patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys. Myself and Giannis Pappas, Yanni the Greek. We've been doing that every day, talking about the stories, and that's what I do. And then I try to go for a jog, but I'm getting fat. Unfortunately. I'm Chrissy Cusps. I'm right on the cusp of getting my tits back. I'm trying. It's just they're starting to fluff up a little bit, and I got a fat ass. I got a fat lunch lady ass with fat thighs.
It's hard not to eat. It's hard not to eat a lot.
Yeah, man, eating and just sitting around. And in New York, I mean, it's scary because everybody knows somebody who's sick or died. It's like 9/11 in New York, where everybody knew somebody, and that was only 3,000 people. Not only, but that was 3,000 people. This is 15, 20,000 deaths in New York. So it gets to the point where you're just like, I mean, what am I doing? Well, every day, all I do is I put on my gloves, my mask, and I wrap myself in the American flag, and I walk outside, and I feel like I'm protected that
Okay,
way.
well, I don't know about the American flag. I appreciate your patriotism. I have a very important question before we get to patriotism, the American flag. Your daughter's 4 years old. You're in her room. Is there a reason you painted her wall a bat wing? There's a bat wing. It's bat wing black.
Blocking out the light.
It's bat wing black.
Wait, there's a bat wing?
Well, behind you.
Oh no, because that's the construction. That's just the we did like a chalk paint
chalkboard
thing for her room. So yeah, I fucked it up. Wait, let me see. What are you guys talking about exactly?
Oh, hey, what the fuck? Hey, Chris, you're not wearing fucking pants and you tucked your dong. That looks like you got a munt, a man cunt.
I got a butt. Yeah, I had to see what you guys meant. No, it's
that wasn't appropriate, dude. Nobody asked you to do that.
What, dude? I can't have a pussy for quarantine?
No, you can. I've been telling Brian for weeks now. This quarantine's making me real gay, dude.
Yeah, guy. I want to crawl through the fucking hole in your jeans and go to town in your scrotum. You fucking homo.
Well, all right. All right, that's aggressive too. You're a little off the chains right now. I need you to calm down. You're coming in hot.
Chris,
Because I'm Chrissy quarantine. I'm cooped up Chrissy. I've just had enough of this shit already.
Hey, can you still order delicious New York food, or are they shut down too?
No, absolutely. You can order. You can order delicious food. And then they just can't come within 6 feet of your door. So I got like a little rake hook, and then they call me when they're outside, and I tell them to put the food on the rake, and then I take it in, and then if they give me any lip, I fucking take their legs out with the rake, and I tell them to get the fuck off my property.
That's crazy. Well, so what are you guys? A lot of you guys are not able to make a living at all. It's got to be tough. I mean, we know a lot of comics who live paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah. No, I know. A lot of those guys, I saw them in Central Park eating pigeons, there's nothing I can really do about, those guys. I mean, that's what they want to do. I mean, they're putting their stock in doing spots in New York City and yelling at people doing podcasts. It's like, well, now you're eating the vermin on the street because, I'm on Patreon here making real fucking money. And you're over there, telling me I'm not a good comic because I, wasn't past the Comedy Cellar. Well, now do me a favor, eat a fucking raccoon turd because, there's nobody. It's really hard for most of my peers, to be making any money. But thank God we got podcasts. Thank God for the Patreon, and I'm still able to make money. And then I've lied on a couple loan applications, and I've gotten some loans that are illegal. So that's nice.
That seems kind of crazy. And you haven't
business loans.
You haven't taken to selling your munt yet, have you?
No, I'm not selling my munt yet, but I will absolutely do that. If this thing goes into the summertime, I'm absolutely down to sell my munt, whatever.
What is your boy saying? Is he saying they're going to stretch this into the summer?
Who, Governor Cuomo?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the only Democrat that I'd ever vote for. I mean, that guy, he's an Italian kid that is just, his brother's a fucking Mama Luke. We got to deal with his brother, Chris Cuomo, on CNN. It's like, he's a martyr all of a sudden. It's like, shut up and take your shirt off, guy. It's like, I don't know why you're doing a broadcast with his shirt on.
He's got a nice
it's like,
body.
shut the fuck up and take your shirt off. That's what I yell at the TV all the time, And, but Andrew Cuomo, I think he's doing an excellent job. Mayor Bill de Blasio instills a lot of fear, where Governor Cuomo says, hey, things are going to be okay. And gives us a plan. So the governor, though, has said, Connecticut has just said today that they're going to open up May 20th. And Governor Cuomo said anything Connecticut or New Jersey does, that's what New York's going to do. We're like all in solidarity. So I'm hoping that it opens up, at least phase 1 opening May 20th.
All right.
Yeah, the only thing Cuomo fucked up, well, a few things, but the one thing he really fucked up on when cases started to pop up, especially in the old folks' home, he went, if you're not showing symptoms or you're not really sick, don't go to the hospital, stay in the old folks' home. Right. So most of the deaths started in the old folks' home.
Yeah, a lot of people died. For us, it's all about the subway. It's like that's the only difference between, our city and LA and Chicago and whatever. It's just the subway. I mean, my daughter's godfather's an emergency room doctor, and he said, especially in the beginning in late March, early April, when it was like peak, he said nearly 100% of the patients that came in that were not elderly, that were in their 40s or 50s, they all took the subway, and they all that was like the main carrier. So
did they all have bodies like a lunch lady?
Huh?
Did they all have bodies like a lunch lady?
They all had lunch lady asses. Yeah, well, that dude, he told me, he was like, he's seeing the people who are young who come in with corona and have bad results. They all got high blood pressure and fucking fat asses, and that's what I got.
Do you have high blood pressure?
I do. I got a little HBP, but it's only high blood pressure when, because I get so nervous and worked up that they'll take my blood pressure and it'll be through the roof. Yeah. But then as I calm down, I just watch, I watch videos. I watch the United States winning the war in Vietnam, and I do things like that, and I start to calm down.
All right.
And then my blood pressure goes way down.
I got you. So you're a bit of a
you're still the fucking enemy to me, Chinny.
No, see now again. Now you're making this about an Asia. You're making this Asian white Vietnam, thing, and I have to stop you there. You just can't do that. You're bringing up Vietnam. She's Vietnamese, but she's American. Please be sensitive. Right. Please be sensitive to the people that work with us.
He said, right.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm fucking, I guess when I start my podcast up again, I go into the studio, I'm just going to hire a bunch of Muslim women because they already wear the mask. Like they think it's been Corona since before Christ.
All right. Well, I don't know if that's true either. I don't think Corona is the reason they cover their faces. God damn it, Chris. Please try to be a little more sensitive to our ethnic brothers and sisters out there.
Watch the fucking Goldbergs on ABC.
That's right. That's right. And that's about Jews. So let's all love each other.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm staring right at Brendan's. I mean, he's got nice tight jeans on, and he's got just nice fucking thigh lips.
Well, you know what it is, dude. He bikes. He's a serious mountain biker now. He bikes all the time.
And Brian, you look like a Sphinx cat. I like you.
Thanks, buddy. I'm leaning up, and I've been working out. I appreciate that, pal.
Hey,
now, what's going on with North Korea? You guys think Kim Jong-un is dead? What do you guys think?
I think he's deader than a fucking doornail.
I don't think so.
I think
it's all bullshit.
You think it's all bullshit?
Yeah.
He's a fatty.
I wonder if he's fucking dead or not. I don't know. What does Chin think? Chin and Kat, you guys think he's dead?
We don't. Why are you asking them, for Christ's sake? It's not like
because maybe they know.
Though.
My parents told me that they saw this before back in the day with his father, Kim Jong-un's father.
Yeah.
So he hid away for a while and came back later.
And I'm Chin's parents' age, so I know this. I saw that.
Hey, Chris, what are you watching right now in quarantine, dude? Give the audience some good shows.
I started watching The Last Kingdom on Netflix. I love the Vikings. I've been watching I watched the Vikings on the History Channel, then I watched I'm watching The Last Kingdom now. I watched all the Marvel movies in order. I watched Unorthodox about a Hasidic Jewish woman that escapes. I mean, I watched the first 3 episodes. I thought it was Moshe Kasher who was playing the lead, but it's some other girl. I watched that, and then what else? I mean, Tiger King. Of course, I watched Tiger King. I watched that too early. And then a bunch of Barbie shit that my daughter wants to watch.
I hear you.
And that's pretty much it. What about you guys?
I got really into this show on Amazon, Hunters. With Al Pacino, where they hunt Nazis in New York in the 70s. It's fucking good.
It is.
It's great. Based off a loose true story.
The bakery in my neighborhood, I grew up in Ridgewood, Queens, and it's an old school German neighborhood. And the bakery in my neighborhood, it's been there since 1910. They catered the sweets and desserts for the biggest Nazi rally in America in 1938 at Madison Square Garden. They're the ones that gave the frickin' Linzer tarts and all the cookies to them.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Are you still out there protesting? I know you're a champion of the Jews.
I love the Jew. I love Jewish people. I'm circumcised myself. I love Jewish people. Good. They're actually getting in trouble in Brooklyn because they're still going out and having funerals and events amongst the coronavirus stuff. So, like, I worry that the anti-Semitism is gonna topple, because it sucks. Because it's like, I don't know. I mean, I try to do. It's like for me, it's like. These people, like, fine, whatever they want to do is up to them. I just go, I drive by. If I ever see like a Orthodox funeral, I drive by, just throw ham and cheese sandwiches at them, and then they scurry away.
Okay, see, again, I think that's a very racist thing to do. And
how is that racist?
Well, you're acting as though you're throwing pork at very religious people, and I think that would be offensive to Muslims, Jews, and frankly to me as well. Just because you don't be throwing ham and cheese. If you threw a ham and cheese sandwich at me, I would try to flag you down and punch you in the face. I'm just saying, and I'd have my hands full. You're a big, sturdy kid.
Yeah, it's just it works 2 ways. What I do is I drive around with a cooler full of ham and cheese sandwiches, and I break up any Hasidic Jewish funerals or events that are going on, because I don't want them to get sick from corona. I want them to go inside like the rest of us and put their mask on. So I throw that, and then I continue driving into Manhattan, and I throw ham and cheese outside the comedy clubs, and all the comedians come out and scurry up the steps, and I can feed them too.
And because ham, cheese, and squab or raccoon goes well with, I understand.
It goes well.
Chris, have you seen what's going on out here in LA? There's straight up protests, like at the beach and stuff.
What? Because people want to? You're saying why? Because people want the lockdown to be over?
Yeah, California's fucking done with it, man.
Well, I get it, because it's like you guys really, based off your population, don't really have that many cases and deaths. I think your governor did a great job of closing down the state early enough and control what he can control. So it kind of I get if I was living in California, I'd be like, it feels like the problem's happening 3,000 miles away, which, it kind of is. But then I understand how it can spread very rapidly.
But even you guys are doing better. Like, even Cuomo came out and said that you guys peaked a while ago. It's going down.
Yeah, well, there's no choice. In New York, there's really no choice. I mean, you can't, it got, there's bodies in the back of U-Haul trucks outside funeral homes. So you can't really, there's no other choice here. I think even now, though, I've noticed, like, over the past, 2 or 3 weeks, like, you'll see people come out more and more and more without masks, without gloves. You're starting to see people walking around more. I mean, in late March, on my corner, there were like army trucks driving up and down the block.
I saw that.
I'm seeing people shake hands and hug.
Oh, if you were here right
almost
now,
in defiance.
I would lick your fucking face,
Yeah,
Chris. I don't give a fuck.
It's funny how it's becoming like it's a form of defiance. Like, I don't give a fuck about Corona. Come over here. I'm not going to change my behavior, my life. In sort of like people are so wary of it.
Sure. Well, yeah. I mean, yesterday I went to the doctor's office and I got an antibody test, a Corona antibody test, because I was like, I'm sure I've gotten it even if I didn't have symptoms. And it was negative. It was a negative test. It was one of the only times I got a negative test and was happy about it.
I understand.
Yeah, but I still got a drip, baby.
Are you writing? Are you writing right now? Are you writing?
What'd you say, Honey Bobbles?
No, don't call me that. No, don't call me Honey Bobbles, though. Don't call me that. I'm a grown man. I'm not comfortable with Honey Bobbles. Now,
what about tortellini tush? You like that?
I don't like tortellini tush either.
Tush?
No, I don't like these things. You have to call me Brian.
Why, dude? I like you. Got a nice little shaved head. I mean, you look good, baby. You got a nice little pump.
Yeah, I got a pump. I do all right. I mean, I train. No days off. You know what I'm saying? No days off.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So what'd you say, chicken?
No. See, you can't call me a chicken. See, now you're objectifying me, and it's sexual in nature.
Chris, do you be honest? Do you guys get together and do the podcast, or you guys? He does it from the house. You do it from there.
No, because Giannis's wife is pregnant now. She's I think 4 months pregnant now. So you can't. There's still the research is not. You don't want to go around a pregnant woman because who knows what happens. In the early stages of gestation like that. So we just do it. Over Zoom, just like this. And that's just, I mean, really, besides my family, I mean, I haven't seen anybody, and that's most of New York people. We haven't seen each other since, March 12th or something like that, because it's just too risky.
That's crazy. Yeah.
God, who would have seen this coming? These are the kinds of things.
Nobody. I mean, none of us, we were all making jokes about it. Like people are posting jokes, like for come the last days at the Comedy Cellar, we're all just like posting jokes about, coronavirus and how it's, not Seattle's problem or China's problem. And then literally 3 days later, the streets are closed. So it came up on us quick. But I think the good news is that they keep talking about the second wave. Dr. Fauci, the little squeak doctor, Dr. Ouchie Fauci keeps talking about the second wave. And I think we're going to be so much more well prepared for it now because we're taking it seriously. Because at first, when that little squeak got on and started telling us about the coronavirus, we were like, "Where's this guy's fucking step stool? Who is this guy? I want to take him in my duffel bag." I mean, I was watching this little squeak doctor come on. I'm like, "Is this one of my daughter's classmates? I mean, who the fuck is this guy? He's the squeak."
He does a lot of running.
He's a little baby guy yelling at us. But now I really listen to him, and I'm a disciple of Dr. Fauci.
Okay, good.
Disciple. Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
My only criticism for Fauci is he never comes up with he never has any ideas or a plan. He just wants to stay locked down.
I mean,
and he likes to exaggerate. He likes to say things like, a lot of people, like maybe 300,000 or 200,000.
No, he said 2
What do you think of it? And what do you think of this? What do you think of this? Because I'm just trying to think, you guys are Hollywood. I'm trying to think Hollywood mindset. What do you think of this? We get the movie that comes out, Pandemic 2020, it gets 2 years. We fund it. We got Dr. Fauci. We got him played by Joe Pesci. We got Martin Scorsese directing it.
Okay.
We got Donald Trump. We'll have him played by Alec Baldwin. And then for the coronavirus, I was thinking we have that played by Bobby Lee. What do you think?
Oh, well, now, hold on, dude. Again, I mean, I don't want Bobby Lee. I'm taking offense a little bit because Bobby Lee's Korean. He's really American. And you want him to play a virus? I mean, I want to get this, Chris.
No, because the virus they say is a little virus. And he's a shorter guy, and I just think he's very dynamic.
He'd be patient zero, maybe.
No, yeah, maybe
and
patient.
Kills on stage.
Nope.
Kills on stage.
No, I don't like this. I don't like this movie.
What about Ronnie Chang?
Nope. See, again, you're.
No, but you're focusing on the wrong thing. I'm saying funny comedians that kill. To play the coronavirus. So Bobby Lee or Ronnie Chang or Margaret Cho. Margaret's a woman.
Okay,
she's a woman.
You're talking about all of these people are Korean. I mean, again, and you're lumping in Koreans with Chinese. I already find that offensive, and I'm going to have to ask you to maybe suggest a white guy to play the virus. Just so we can be all inclusive.
I would say quarantine's made him a little racist, but he was like this before.
You become a little racist. Quarantine has turned you into a bit of a racist.
I'm just kidding around. I hope the fans know I'm just kidding. As I said at the first time I came on, I have the biggest transgender fan base from any podcast, and now I also have.
We tried to verify that, Chris, and we really couldn't see any evidence.
It's hard to find stats on that.
It's hard to find stats on that, dude.
Cause I got a fucking month. I just showed you. You don't think that?
Are your pants still down? Are your pants still down?
They're always, yeah.
You're in your daughter's room. She's 4, and you don't have the decency to wear pants, Chris. I mean,
Guys, I got one of her Barbie dolls in my ass right now. It doesn't matter.
Now that spreads COVID
Or pink eye.
or
allegedly.
pink eye.
No, I'm just kidding around. Yeah, no, quarantine. I've been cooped up, Chrissy, but I'm just, it's like one of these things where it's like, you try to do comedy over the Zoom and then sometimes it doesn't connect and then you just look like you're in the alt-right. So sorry.
Again, I don't know if that's the virus, Chris. It might be your behavior, for Christ's sake.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, sorry.
Trump 2020.
Trump 2022, Trump.
All right.
I'm just kidding. No, guys, I'm just kidding. I hope everyone's all right and
we love
everyone
you, man.
stays safe and blah, blah, blah,
you,
whatever. Nancy Pelosi created the coronavirus. You can't convince me otherwise.
See, you tag these things with some very incendiary.
Dude, we're signing off on a nice note.
I mean, yeah, how about giving us something positive before you just take off?
Leave with something positive, man. Give us a positive note.
It's Friday, It's Friday. It's give us some hope Friday.
People are already saying you might be guest of the year, man.
Wow, that's fucking crazy. I know. I really appreciate that. Hopefully it's me. But yeah, something positive. Go. I'm trying to bring the laughter every day. Like I said, we got that morning show, Wepa in the morning for a Spanish-speaking audience. We do the show in English, so but the Wepa is Spanish. But that's on Patreon.com.
So hold on. You're saying it's a Spanish show, but you do it in English. So I'm not sure because you call it Wepa.
It's in Spanish.
Yeah, what does Wepa mean?
Speak English.
Well, Wepa, I don't know what it means, but it's Wepa in the morning, or if you're watching with your kids, Wapito in the morning.
All right. Do you speak Spanish, Chris?
I don't speak Spanish, but along with the transgender fan base, we also have we learned that we also have one of the biggest Spanish-speaking fan bases out there. So we said to give back to them, we're going to do a morning show in Spanish. How Tom Segura does a podcast in Spanish. We said we need to do that too, following Tom Segura's footsteps. So we made the morning show, which is available on patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys, Wepa in the morning, but it is in English, and they can translate to Spanish in their homes because this is the red, white, and blue, baby. We speak English.
Okay, see?
Is that bad?
No,
what am I doing wrong?
No, you're good. That's a good note to sign off on.
Yeah, we speak other languages, Chris. That's all I'm saying.
Man.
Is there something you can say, Chris, that's inclusive? Because we have a diverse audience. Could you be a little more inclusive with your message?
Dami Mas Gasolina. Being more inclusive with my message.
Yeah.
I just want to say, I hope I hope everyone out there is listening to the rules, socially distancing, 6 feet apart. We're all going to get through this together. Get your mask on, get your gloves on, keep your ass clean. This virus, it is not China's fault. Chinese Americans have nothing to do with this. Do not take anything out on them, on Asian people. They have nothing to do with this. We're all in this together. But, as long as you're going outside with the American flag wrapped around you, blasting Bruce Springsteen, I think you're fine.
Okay. Now that's again.
That's pretty American.
Yeah, that's pretty American. And Springsteen.
Pretty American.
It doesn't have to be Springsteen.
That's pretty American.
No, it doesn't have to be Springsteen. It doesn't have to be Bruce Springsteen at all. You can play the national anthem, whatever you guys want.
What about a little Metallica? It's pretty American.
Yeah, there you go. Metallica's good. Whoever you want, whatever you want to do. Yeah. But listen, we're all in this together. But this is really, it's New York City's problem, right? I know other states are trying to jump in and be like, we have cases too. Shut up. Okay. Bring your stuff to New York. We're all fucking dying here. And it's getting pretty bad. Okay. I cut my dick off and sold it on the street to give my family something to eat tonight. So, I don't care about what your problems are, Iowa. Shut up and give us your money. New York needs your help.
Jesus Christ, man. You just went into a panic mode.
Things must be bad.
It must be very bad, DiStefano. You haven't been using your dick much, huh? Or have you been?
Well, no, I haven't been. Brendan, what's in that cup? Is that your urine? I'd like to purchase that.
I know it's whiskey, brother.
No, Brendan drinks in the middle of the day.
Oh, dude, I got to be honest with you. I've been becoming like a full-fledged alcoholic myself. Every day I'm drinking Pinot Grigios and beers. I'm doing everything. I did crystal meth the other night.
Oh, what?
It's getting what?
That's not good.
No, I know, because I'm just sitting inside. It's like, what am I supposed to do? I'm trying to just do anything.
What time does baby girl go to sleep? What time does the 4-year-old go to sleep? 7?
So yeah, quarantining with a 4-year-old, it's rough, Bubba. It's a little Brutes Magoots, even though she's my best friend and I love her so much. She's, we're past the stages with naps, so she doesn't do naps anymore.
Papa's
so it's,
entertaining.
you know, she wakes up every day 7:30 in the morning and she goes to bed 9-10 o'clock at night, and it's 100 miles an hour all day, every day.
Yeah.
But, you know, the silver lining is I'm spending so much time with her, you know, all this time that I would have been on the road and all that, I'm with her. So it's beautiful. And that, even that is, you know, a little inside comedy. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but this whole pandemic and quarantine has been making me rethink the road. It's like, do I want to go to some city to sit there for 4 days and deal with whatever bullshit deal a comedy club wants to give, when I can be, you know, doing podcasts, making money, and taking care of my family and not missing things with my daughter?
Yes.
It's made me rethink career stuff a little bit.
Yeah, I think anybody who doesn't grow from this lockdown is a fucking moron. Anybody who doesn't reconsider things and kind of take things into perspective. I mean, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, no, I know. I've been growing. I've been doing a lot of, you know, I've been reading a lot. I'm reading a book on John Adams right now. I read a book on the Civil War. Been reading a lot about the history and about how China's been controlling us for a long time, and it's just about over.
Okay,
so
well,
I've been reading those books. What?
Yeah, okay, well, no, China hasn't been a very fair player, but all right.
No, I know,
Yeah.
I know, but I've been reading this book on John Adams. It's fantastic. I didn't know that he was the lawyer that represented the British soldiers for the Boston Massacre. Did you guys know that?
I didn't know that. I didn't know John.
I didn't know that.
Actually, I think I did. I read that once. I
Dude.
didn't know until you told me. I'm kidding.
What, you guys want to jerk off a little bit? What do you
Brian's
guys
been
wanna
lying
do?
a lot today. That's not true.
Yeah, I lied.
What'd you say?
Brian's been lying a little bit today.
Why are you lying, Brian?
Never read that book.
I don't know.
He told me he's been going on hikes. He realized that he's lying because quarantine.
He said, "When was the last time you went on a hike?" And I said,
He said
I
3
thought
days
about it for
ago.
a second, I said 4 days ago, and then it turns out it was probably close to 6 weeks ago. Now
Because those
listen,
trails are shut
but
down,
that's-
Chris.
Yeah, but that's an honest mistake, right? Because sometimes you're like, because what happens is the days all blend in. And it's one. So he's saying I
Right.
got caught in a lie. I said 4 days. Maybe I meant 6 weeks.
But Papa, then you just told him you read that book, but then you never did.
No, I didn't read that book, but I read that he was a lawyer for the Boston for the British during the Boston Massacre.
Okay, but wait, baby gorgeous, have you been working out?
I have been. I train hard.
He has a bit of tummy right now, though.
I take
He's been
No, it doesn't. Both you guys look like you're in fantastic shape. You really look like you're in fantastic shape.
he's been eating a little late at night.
I've been eating late at night.
He's been doing drugs too.
Some drugs too. I did Adderall.
Monkey, do you want to hang? I mean, what have you been doing? You've been seeing your kids. Do you want to hang out? I mean, what do you want to do? You want me to drive cross country?
Well, I don't know.
Want me to head down? Want me to
it's
head
all right.
down?
No, it's all good. I am hanging with my kids, but no need. I mean, whatever. You got your daughter and everything else, so that's fine.
Yeah, dude. I mean, literally, man, to protect myself, I've been sticking Clorox wipes up my ass like the president said, and I
don't know.
I don't have corona.
Okay, well, good.
Chris, as soon as this Corona bullshit's over, you're flying to LA and coming on the show in house.
Dude, I'd love to come on the show in house, 100%. I mean, I know sometimes on the Zoom, I mean, it's hard to get a feel, but you know, I hope it was okay.
No, you're
and
great.
I hope
You've been the
everyone
best
knows
one.
I was just
You've been the
kidding
best
around.
one.
Don't throw ham and cheese at anybody. I'm just fucking joking over here. I'm locked in my daughter's bedroom. I'm kidding around.
What's your daughter doing right now?
What?
What's your daughter doing right now?
I think she's outside. I think she's outside in the street.
Okay, well, Chris,
Well,
who's watching her for
There's
Christ's
no one in the
sake?
streets.
well,
though.
nobody. But I mean, who's going
Chris.
to defend the house against? I mean, if there's Asians coming around, what am I supposed to do?
No, you can't, Chris. You're turning into an anti-Asian podcast. This is really out of control here. I'm asking you,
Just
please,
kidding.
to keep things diverse and be sensitive of our Asian listeners who are American. For God's
I
sake.
got her out there dressed like Mad Max with a fucking potato gun. And anybody that walks by that looks Chinese, you fire a baked potato.
No,
with
that's
sour
the
cream.
wrong message to give your child, for Christ's sake. I mean, this is an outrage.
I'm kidding. I love the Chinese. I love everyone. I truly, this coronavirus, it sucks right now, but I think it's getting better. Oh, the baby's in the room. It's getting better. And I was just kidding around. I love everybody.
All right, well, fine.
All right, dude.
Fine,
Can we see the baby?
No way.
All right.
All right.
No, she ran out.
All right, dude. Well, we love you, man.
Love you, Chris.
Love you, buds.
Thanks for coming
You're
on,
the
dude.
best. Well done, sir.
Thank you, guys. Love you guys.
Stay
Thanks
thick.
for having me.
Stay fit.
Bye.
Later, brother.
Bye, Cat. Bye, Chen. Bye.
There you go, buddy. Tell you this right now.
Yeah.
Watch your tone.
Okay. What's going to happen? What are you going to do? Use some of that boxing you've been doing?
Don't you fucking disrespect.